have my technical assistant here, Miss Golddigger, and I was trying out this ThunderVolt body tester. You see, I got a couple of these plates on the ground with a pal, and you put your foot on there. And you have these two handhelds, and a 5-volt source from a USB, and there's the body tester. I don't have it plugged in right now, but you plug it in, hit the reset switch, and you put your hands on the handhelds. It's all plugged in. Handheld, foot held, foot plate. Put your feet down there, right? And you get your number. So here's my number. The finalized number. You take 5, and then the last time I had 2.2, and then I did 3. So I had this number, which is actually a good number. It means like a good body power. But you know, I was wondering, this was right after I was using the Parazapper, then 1 hour after. I don't have the ThunderVolt Zapper yet. 1 hour after zapping, you know, and it just could have varied. But, you know, I have a theory that the Parazapper is actually improving your body's energy too. I don't think that just the ThunderVolt will. I think even if you wear a plain old cheap $35, 30,000 volt positive offset Hold the Clark Zapper 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it's going to raise your body. I mean, I don't know how well each one works, okay? I didn't even get there, but you know, I'm surprised this guy for 50 bucks for I didn't think, you know, I ordered the Zapper. See that? Here's Miss Kitty Cat. She's cleaning herself. I ordered a Zapper too because I was thinking a body tester for 50 bucks, not even including mailing. There's no mailing. I'm thinking, how did, you know, it's not going to come with the handhelds and the foot things, right? So it comes with the foot things. So you put your feet on here, right? One on each side. You put your hands up here on the handhelds, and comes with a USB cable. Comes with the tester. It comes with a thumb drive. You know, it's got all the information on there. I'm like, how the hell's he freaking charging this low money? But it worked. So I was curious about this technology, and then I ordered the Zapper too because I thought this didn't come with this. But you know, I'm glad it did. We'll find out about the Zapper. We'll talk about it later. To tell you the truth, I think a lot of these technologies work, okay? I don't think it's just one. It's like there's too much infighting out there with all these people. There's gazillions of people out there that are not buying these products because the average American public is a bunch of brain dead sheep. I'm just putting it out there just the way they are. But you know, I've been zapping with, you know, I haven't even got the ThunderVolt yet. Okay, I haven't even gotten it yet. See, I made a little spreadsheet here. ThunderVolt body zapper tester. Okay, right there. I made that spreadsheet so I could just slap in the number off the device, and it does my calculations, and here's my end result. And he gave an example of this. I don't know, this was a good number. Like, I got a good number, it's not a bad number. Like, if I had another 0 in front of here with the number after that, if there was like 4 zeros and an 8, that would be a bad number. But I got a good number. Even the second readout was like around 3. That's still a good number. And I've been using the Parazapper about 16 hours a day. So, you know, I think the positive offset of the Parazapper, it's actually got a pedestal offset, is actually causing electrons to go into the body. I think it's supercharging not just the immune blood cells, it's supercharging the red blood cells and everything else. And this ThunderVolt, see, the one thing with the ThunderVolt, you can't wear it all freaking day. See, there's advantages and disadvantages. You see, you got this and you got that. And this, when I get the Zapper, it has it's got a 12-volt supply, and you can get a battery with it. But then you got to see. In other words, you're not going to be able to carry around a Thunderbolt and wear it on your person all day while you're working on your car or mowing your lawn or something. With my Parazapper, I can't. But I am going to use the ThunderVolt Zapper about 30 to 40 or more minutes a day. And, you know, I'll just read something or whatever the hell it is while I'm holding on to the handhelds and using the foot pads. I'm going to use it every day. And I'm going to use the Parazapper off that, you know, in between that for most of the time. And then, but you know, it's good that I know I got good body readout. I told you I felt pretty damn good. It was like I wasn't feeling too good before. And like about November 2nd, today is November 11th, Veterans Day. Around November 2nd, I started zapping 16 hours a day or more with the Parazapper. And, hey, smile for the camera there, Miss Goldie. Miss Gold Digger. And I felt pretty damn good, so I don't know. I mean, the number readout of my body power reads pretty good. So, I got to get going over to the gym again. I've been gaffing that off, but because I've been busy doing all this other shit. So, but don't dismiss this technology. We got my other assistant here, Pootin' the cat. Right? What are you doing, buddy? Huh? Want some treats? Want some treats? Yeah, he's eating some treats. So, this thing's pretty cool, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I mean, you know, I had a feeling this guy's okay. Yeah, what do you want down there? I hear you. What do you want? What do you want? You see, there's such a tiny market for these zappers, and everybody's killing each other over getting that market. There should be hundreds of millions of people buying these zappers. There should be ways to wear them all day. There should be specialized clothes that you can wear with ankle cuffs incorporated into it, with the wire running down the leg of the clothes or something, whereby, you know, it's already hooked into your foot pad that's in your shoe, right? They should already be incorporated. There should be stuff like that sold. This should be commonplace, because I think people will be living like hundreds of years old using this technology. But anyway, I got pretty good readouts. Well, that's actually a very good readout. That was, and I don't know if this is a significant difference, you know. They're both very good readouts. That's a good thing. But I bet you if I did this a few weeks ago when I wasn't using I stopped using a Parazapper that much for a couple of weeks, and I started feeling crappier, man. I was like, damn. But you know, there's a lot of different things that can raise your body energies. When I was working out 3 hours a day like a demon every single day, 365 days a week, a year, no matter if it was Christmas Day, Thanksgiving's Day, I would definitely go to the gym for 3 hours and intense cardio workouts on the elliptical and other stuff. Then I bet you my numbers would have been excellent anyway, because, you know, you're flushing out all those toxins. But this is an easier way of doing it with the Zapper. You just wear this damn thing and bombard your body with electrons. I think the Parazapper is actually doing that too. He's got a little bit more than a positive offset. He's got a pedestal offset, and I'm not going to say everything's got an advantage and everything's got a disadvantage. The ThunderVolt Zapper has a 3.6 volt offset, which is freaking huge, man. You know what? I don't know what the hell, if one's better than the other or whatever the heck it is, but I've yet to use the product. My gut reaction tells me this guy's legit, so I got it. I partly got it because I didn't figure for $50. I didn't think this body tester was going to come with the handhelds and the foot pads. And that gives me another idea, because these are zinc-plated steel. And what I might do with the Parazapper's copper paddles, I was thinking about changing them to 100% pure zinc. But what I'm going to do is get that 100% pure zinc welding coating. You know, like they got copper coating and they got zinc coating for weld through. and spray it on steel or whatever. I'm gonna give the copper paddles that when I use it with my Parazapper after I chemically clean them and they're roughened up real slightly. They're gonna get a real heavy coat of zinc. This way I'll never have to clean them. So I'm grabbing ideas from different people, you know. So we'll see how it works with the ThunderVolt Zapper. He's got supposedly a sensor that it's a hunter-seeker for parasites. And I know Spooky 2 has some stuff like that too, where you can find out where your parasites are and run frequencies to nail them. I don't know. You know, the zappers are easier to use than Spooky 2. Spooky 2's got a gazillion different things you can do with it though. I mean, everything's got advantages and disadvantages. The big advantage with zappers are portability and simplicity. If the ThunderVolt Hunter-Seeker function works really good, well, that's great, because you just got to sit there for 30 minutes, 40 minutes or so, and that's a really long session. You're gonna knock everything out, and you do that every day after some periods of time. Everything's gonna be gone. You know, the only disadvantage is you really can't walk around with it and wear like I wear the Parazapper. I'm wearing it right now, man. I got it hooked up to my body right now, man. I was out there freaking doing compression tests on both my chainsaws. I was wearing a Parazapper. That's an advantage. I could drop it on the ground, which is not good for it, but I have the CC2 I dropped a couple times pretty bad, and it still works great. I didn't drop the other ones. I did the CC2 a couple times. But that's an advantage. You know, you can't do that with the Spooky 2 generator. I don't think you want to do that with the ThunderVolt either. It's not made to be walking around with, you know, but it's, you know, they're all good, you know what I mean? Everything's got a plus and minus to it. Probably I'm going to be using the Parazapper the most, but I really like this ThunderVolt right away, and I'm kind of anxious to get the Zapper, so, and I think I got good readings. Like I'm going to tell you, a lot of stuff works. Even that Beck electrifier, you know, it doesn't knock out as many microbes as a Parazapper by far, but it gives you energy, raises your ATP levels, it improves your oxygen uptake, and, you know, probably another frequency to throw in with a Beck style zapper besides the 4 Hertz would be 47 Hertz, which is healing and regeneration. Instead of 40 Hertz, 47 Hertz. That's healing and regeneration. 10 Hertz, if you take the third multiplier up from that, that's how it works with a square wave, is 30 Hertz. 30 Hertz, according to Meg Patterson, is the marijuana weed frequency. That's why 10 Hertz might be a good one. That's why sometimes that's in the bioelectric blood electrifier. I always like using 10 Hertz too. Maybe that was why. I don't like smoke weed, but I wouldn't mind getting the frequency, you know. I mean, it's not 10 Hertz is not the frequency, it's 30. But on a square wave 50% duty cycle, it works in multiples, odd multipliers. So it hits 10 Hertz is the base, and then it's 30, 50, 70, 90, 110. So the next one up would be 30 Hertz. 30 Hertz is the weed marijuana frequency, according to Meg Patterson. That's why 4 Hertz, it goes to 4 Hertz, 12 Hertz, you know, 4 times 3 is 12, then 4 times 5 is 20. 20 Hertz is a big long list on the consolidated frequency list. That's why even the Beck electrifier knocks out quite a bit of stuff. But with the higher voltage in the 4 Hertz, it does in the transfection, it does give you energy pretty damn quick. The Parazapper, I think, knocks out everything. Give it enough time. And you run the frequencies, a bunch of frequencies, give it enough time, it's going to nail it. I don't know if it's going to nail every area of the body, but wherever it can reach, it's going to nail it. I'm interested in this technology though, you know, with ThunderVolt, and we'll see when we get that thing in how it works out. Just my little girl here, she hangs out under the computer. She hangs out under the bed. She hangs out under the computer. She follows me everywhere. She's a little puppy dog. She's getting along with my boys too. You know, she's not hiss. I haven't heard her hiss at them once. Amazing. She hissed at those guys outside though, because I think they're doing a Jeffrey Epstein on her or something. You know what I mean? That's why these guys in here are fixed, so they don't do nothing to her. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there, man. You know, if I was a person, I would get, you know, some different products. To tell you the truth, different products. I don't think try one thing out. You know, probably the Parazapper 6-pack would be the best one to start out with for the price. You know, you can carry it around with you. It's only one battery. You know, but you know, there's pluses and minuses to everything. That's really what the hell it is. And you know, not everything is. No matter what you get, you're going to get some kind of value. You're going to get a lot more value than what you're getting out of the medical system that you pay gazillions of dollars for. I can tell you that right now. You know, so I'll leave you with that thought.